Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Ritt. I'm an artist and a tarot reader, and today it feels as if we are in the process of further transformation. And there's kind of an intense push-pull going on, that feeling of resisting, getting stuck in our anxiety, feeling like maybe that's the only way there is, or the only thing that we know, and so we're comfortable with it, and then bursting out of that comfort zone and going a different direction. So it feels like both. It feels like, the message that I'm getting is we're halfway there. It feels like we're halfway there. It feels like we've taken the initiative to start something really important, and then there's that, but what if? What if it's awful? What if it doesn't work out at all? And so it's that push-pull of ways in which we block ourselves as human beings, but desire that's there and desire that's moving us forward, which, and I recognize I can't say this enough, it's very much in keeping with the teachings of Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks talks so much about the importance of our desire and the ways in which it allows us to expand and grow. And yeah, so I'll show you the energies that I'm seeing here in the cards. And it's interesting because, once again, I'm working with that kind of pseudo-Celtic cross format of past, present, future, but, and this is so keeping with time, everything bleeds into everything else. So here you have this energy, Four of Cups. Cups are water, so they often speak to the emotional undercurrent of things. This is a card of introspection. There's a quiet to it. There's this sense that even as life is happening around us, that Bob Dylan line, meantime life goes on all around you, there's a feeling of being a little bit too, now I'm thinking of Neil Young, a little bit too deep inside ourselves to really see whatever those opportunities are that life is presenting. So yeah, emotional introspection, contemplation. But here it's reversed, and here it does feel like that, maybe a bit more straightforward in terms of the reversal energy. We've initiated something. We've taken the opportunity to, what I'm getting is come out of our shell. We've taken that opportunity to take a couple steps forward. And yeah, and actually, I'm getting kind of a hazy image of just like in the way that a toddler moves forward hesitantly, there's just this feeling of baby steps forward, gradual exploration, so we've come out of our shell to explore a little bit, but then we're a little bit stuck in the anxiety, well, I don't know what's just a little bit further, and maybe that scares me, and maybe I'm not in the right place to go there, Here you have air energy with the swords. Nine of Swords is, so air speaks to our mental processes. Nine of Swords is just that feeling of getting stuck in the worry and the anxiety and not being able to see any way out. And it's coupled with this energy. Here you have Four of Pentacles. This is an energy that speaks to control and wanting the kind of control that eludes us. There's just this feeling of holding on too tightly to something, and not letting it breathe. So holding on tight and feeling stuck in that anxiety, so we've initiated something really positive here, but now we're kind of doubting it. And at the same time, and again, this is where time gets very tricky, this is in a future position. Death is really powerful changes going forward. You know, this, to me, what this is saying is we're going to be shedding this doubt and this fear. But at the same time, it's a little bit more ambiguous in terms of when, you know? Some of us may be feeling that at the same time as this, you know? So it's push-pull, you know? But this is also, I do feel like the position that it's in, it's a really powerful indicator that it is motion forward and it is coming. So some of us may, as Abraham Hicks might say, some of us may already be catching glimpses of our ability to shake off the fear, you know, and to kind of loosen our grip some in a good way. And some of us may not, you know, so for some of us, this might feel like, oh, I don't have to stay here forever. I don't have to just be stuck in my fear. And I say, no, you don't. And yeah, it is very interesting for me as a reader to experience these readings in real time, maybe the day after or the day before, you know, and then the reading as clarification for what I was going through. I feel like this is just as much a powerful reminder for me that I can loosen my own grip of fear and need for control that doesn't really serve me as well, you know? So some of these profound shifts and changes, they're already present, you know, and I want to say for many of us, they're probably already present. And then for more of us, they're coming, and there's more on the way. So then the artwork that I pulled, I feel like the artwork that I pulled, it's speaking to the desire that we have. And to me, what I'm getting too is that kind of feeling of, and I feel like this came up in another tarot reading with a reader that I love on YouTube, Baba Jolie. That message of eyes on the prize, I feel as if, you know, we took our baby steps forward with something specific in mind for ourselves, some kind of desire that called us forward like the sun. This feels like sun energy, you know, and I know this particular artwork has come up for us before, that feeling of wheels in motion, planning, moving ahead, you know, it feels like all of the progress that we've been in the process of making for ourselves has allowed us to take those, even just those baby steps forward, are so important. Again, it's perfectly human and natural that there should be a push-pull with that. But then we have this energy, which again, to me, what I'm getting from these two beautiful artworks that I've created that just felt right to pull, you know, so I have them face down like the cards, and I just see what energy, what little pings do I get, you know, what am I getting? So yeah, that I choose them in a very similar way to the way I would pull a tarot card. But they both have that really beautiful feeling of desire, hope. I feel like both of these, there's just this sense of energy in motion that's propelling us forward, you know, ways in which we're ready to grow. And I know I just watched Lee Harris, who's another energy intuitive person that I really love. He has what's called an energy update, which is kind of just a collective reading via energy and what his guides are bringing through for him to intuit. And he was talking today about in April's energy update about growth and healing more specifically. And I feel like that's also coming through here. You know, the way green, I mean, if you think of plants in springtime and all of that lovely earth energy that also coincides with heart chakra energy, right? So to me, what I'm getting is our desires are, as Abraham would say, our desires are calling us forward. And we're ready to grow, we're ready to expand. And I'm also just getting that sense with this red energy of fire and ambition. So not only are we ready, but we're going to be taking new action for ourselves. And again, there's just that feeling of the wheels are in motion. So what I love about these two energies is, you know, even as the tarot is showing us where some of our stuckness is and what we might be right in the middle of with these two energies, what this feels like to me is that we're working a lot out for ourselves, and our desire is always present. And that's a good thing. You know, that means that for however stuck we might feel in any given moment, you know, if you think about this as just, it's a moment in time where I'm seeing some of our stuckness coming through, you know, but for any given moment in which we feel this energy, the power of our desire is transcendent. And those stuck moments come and go, you know, we'll come out of it. And when we do, our desire shines with greater clarity and we get new ideas, you know, we move toward new inspirations. We continue the baby steps that we took here, you know, and interesting again, I mean, I know I surround myself in a lot of really intuitive, lovely other energy worker people, you know, just online. I follow a few different people that really just light up my world. I'm thinking of the astrologer Bracha Goldsmith, you know, and she just made a post about baby steps, and I'm really feeling that with this energy. It's kind of like that beautiful motion forward of a little kid that it feels a little bit awkward, you know, it's a little bit like hesitant steps, but maybe also a little bit of a it's maybe a little herky-jerky, but also really, really beautiful expression of desire. You know, I want to explore that. Yeah, I feel like this energy is saying a lot about what we're finding ourselves beginning as a collective, and then, you know, and then how we feel about that in the middle is, it's kind of like, this is temporary energy, you know? And it's okay to temporarily hold ourselves back before we thrust ourselves forward again, or before this forward-moving energy kind of comes to meet us even where we are, because there may be some of that too, you know? Yeah, this, to me, this has the illusion of permanence, but it's just that, it's an illusion that we need to hold on that tightly. It's an illusion that nothing is going to change, you know, and then suddenly there's change, you know? So I hope that you all have maybe I can't say this enough, but a satisfying journey forward and a satisfying day, and a day where you can at least have moments of getting unstuck and feeling better and maybe feeling the little bursts of growth that are so perfect for this season of springtime. And yeah, if you're interested, please check out my Patreon. It's a lovely way for you to give back to me and to this channel. And the link is down below. I'm very proud of the work that I've done to bring all of that together. So check it out if you're interested. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.